speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach, his team fired up and ready for this one. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go on EA Sports. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Stafford now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And a first down. First down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. First carry here for Kyron Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Blue 60!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
we're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Here's Hill, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Oh, run play. This is Hill, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Third and long.
And it's third down.
And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as it come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up, it's pretty remarkable. But to your point, Mike, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements. The way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know Kyle Shanahan does with the Niners. The Rams and Sean McVay always at the top end of the game. And then the unpredictability of Kyler Murray plus the physicality of Seattle has played. You've got to have a lot of clubs in your bag to play defense in the NFC West.
Oh, absolutely. And just think even a couple years ago, it was even harder. Those teams were all competing for Super Bowls year in and year out. So it's a really good division. You have to be able to play really top-tier defense, to your point, because all 6 of those games, when you play all 3 of those division rivals, it feels different, it looks different, and if you're not good, they're going to score 30 on you. So it's a big challenge. It's not a division for the weak of heart, and it's going to be fun to follow along and see who comes out on top.
Second down, it's Stafford. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Complete to Jordan Whittington. First and 10 at the 34-yard
The
line.
motion man is Nakua. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. First down, Stafford. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Stafford to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing again is Stafford. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Back to throw is Stafford. The outside, it's brought in by Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Throw on third down, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gano's kick is good. And his guys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your platform, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big one right there. 36 yards.
Let's go now.
Results in a first down.
He'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready, go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So the two teams head for their respect and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafting at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on their schedule. And that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple of years. So as bad as things feel here, Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of the teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge at the top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, we've seen him play top-tier #1 overall, got a big new contract. And we've seen him play franchise quarterback level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field in that locker room to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a first down.
There you go. First down.
19 targets.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Press all 80. Ready.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Let's go now.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big play there on fourth down, good for an even 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Now it's Grant Gano for the PAT. The kick is good. And his guys are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England. Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams. But I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him. Devontae Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run. He can still make every catch. He can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Devontae Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Just ready.
And he will score. Game on. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. Smith cutting to the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The motion man is Nacua. Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stafford. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
23-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Williams Gets it on the draw. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run. It's Williams. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
One more time for Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So the fans